Kevin Brennan, all I was saying that you bitched at me about was that you were exploiting this woman who is clearly not fucking well, right? Or not that you were. I was actually saying because you texted somebody I know well and said, yeah, no, I can't. It's like exploitation at this point. So you paid Scarlett. I can't even imagine you paid her more than $100.
What did John pay her today? You dumb fucking cunt. Wait, is John exploiting her? Your boy John, is he exploiting her? What John pay her today? You fucking loser. You know how much John made today with Scarlett? Let's put that up. Adam, put that up. Put that up, Adam. John can't even grift. He made $250. Stuttering John podcast, January 28th, 2026. He made $250. So he'll say to Scarlett, I can't really pay you. I don't make Kevin Brennan money. So again, I should be punished because I make money on my show. I should be punished. But I'm exploiting her, but John's not. Got it. Because when we had Scarlett on, what did we make? And she was only on for an hour. She was on, the last time she was on was the 22nd, which was last Thursday. She was on 106.56 to 219.01. So she was on about an hour, and we made $1,300 that show. I know we have a lot of non-believers, a lot of melting ball riders and dick washers. Let's just see. 22nd, last time she was on. MLC podcast. I'm familiar with that. Let's see. See how we did with Scarlett. She was only on for an hour. So how am I exploiting her? I'm exploiting her? John had her way longer than an hour, right? And he only made $250. 22nd. $1,389. $1,389. That's what we made when we had Scarlett on for an hour. But I should be penalized for that? And then the 24th, which was when? I don't even know the dates anymore. This was after... after we watched that thing where Keanu's like, Kevin doesn't even make any money without her. I made $1,155 on a second show on Monday. Yesterday we made $825 without any hint of Scarlett. So which is it, dumb cunt? But you got to know anybody who's going to marry Gina Bisconte is dumb. And these dumb cunts are all dumb. And they all go running to John. John, can you help me? John's a champion of women, right? Scarlett? Isn't he a champion of women? Let's see what a champion he is. I know he's a champion of women. Where is it? Here it is. Scarlett, did he read this to you today before you started the show? Scarlett, did he? Susanna Melendez. This is John's wife. Charlotte. Scarlett. I, Susanna Melendez, am currently working 3 jobs to support my children. Even working these jobs, I can't make ends meet. John Melendez knew 3 years prior to losing his job, and now it's been another 3 years. He only started working Uber after I served him arrears. Uber's drivers can make more than he is claiming to make. When we were married, John received residuals for past work in amounts of $5,000 to $10,000 per year. Someone's doing well. These are not listed as income. He was away this past year 4 weeks. Told me they were comedy gigs he was getting paid for, though. Well, that's a lot of gigs over the course of a year. 4 weeks? These are not listed as well. I had to pay babysitters myself. He is supposed to split these costs according to our agreement for the last 8 months. In fact, he has not split any of costs listed to share. John modified his child support a year ago to $750 a month. I am petrified of him lowering it further. Not sure what other job I can get. I have 80% custody and feel he's capable to share the responsibility. I was served on the last day possible to serve me, and John's attorney gave me an extension. Emails attached. This is a guy who's a champion of women. This is a champion of women. Is that? Did he read that to you, Scarlett? Did he read that to you at the beginning of the show? So he can be sympathetic. He supports all women. He believes all women. Women all come running to him because he's a piece of shit.
Right? You had her on your show for 5. So you paid Scarlett. I can't even imagine you paid her more than $100, right? You had her on your show for 5 hours on and off.
No, she was on an hour. The last show she was on Thursday, she was on for an hour. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. And if she was so upset from Saturday, why'd she come back on Thursday? I'm confused. But she was on Saturday with Matt Mead and Stevie Lou, but she came back on with Chad and Bob Levy on Thursday. How upset was she?
I can't even imagine you and said, yeah, no, I can't. It's like exploitation at this point.
Like John did today? Like John did today and Nick Ricotta's trying to do now? Hey, I smell another Coke whore. I smell me a Coke whore. I does. What's that Elmer Fudd thing?
I was actually saying because you texted somebody I know well and said, yeah, no, I can't. It's like exploitation at this point. So you paid Scarlett. I can't even imagine you paid her more than $100, right? You had her on your show for 5 hours on and off. You made, I can't imagine that you paid her more than $100. You made $1,180, right?
That was Saturday.
She's owed half of that.
Right. And John paid her half today? John be like, John thought he's going to have a big payday. John's a fucking loser. Keanu, you're a loser. Gino's a loser. You're all losers. You're losing. What did Keanu make last night? She did a 2-hour show with her mom. She made like $30. Get a job at CVS. She made $32. It's so embarrassing. But John's a champion of women. That's why John's a champion of women. Keanu made $32 last night on tour Tuesday with her mom. I know people be like, that's not possible for a 2-hour show. I'll show you. Thank you, Playboard Super Chat. On tour Tuesday, $32, $127.26. It's all right there in black and white, and I'll show you how long the show was. 2 hours and 12 minutes and 48 seconds. So she made $32 in an over 2-hour show, and that's not even her net. They'll probably let her keep most of that just out of pity. Even Google has pity for these losers. Yes. But I exploit women. I exploit women because my show makes money and then I pay people. But that's exploitative. But John doesn't pay people. But that's not exploitative. What?
Because what was the other? What were the day before? $492. Day before that, I think you had her on. You made $1,389.
How about the shows after? How about the show the other night? We made $1,200 without her. Yesterday we made $800 without her. $126, number 2, we made $1,100. Yesterday with Chad and Buschetti, we made $827. You can all go look. I can't pull them up all day long. So I don't need Scarlett. John thought he's going to get a big payday today. He didn't. And now he's probably like, what's my next move? Vince the lawyer, Vince the midget lawyer, what's my next move?
Day before that, 427. So at this point, you are exploiting this woman.
Why? Because my show makes money? We made $1,300 on the 22nd, and she was only on for an hour. Huh? What?
Show us your Venmos. How much did you Venmo her?
Yeah, I already told you that.
To have her come on and fucking scream and cry and be upset.
Yeah, then she came back on.
How much did you pay Matt? How much did you pay Stevie Lou? You made fucking $1,180, right? And I'm not making it up. Look at it. Kevin loves to do this. Okay, so right here we have, this is the MLC podcast, right? There we go. Woohoo. Last night he made $1,180.
MLC Super Chat's almost triple today. Scarlett's on the show. I mean, this is just a fucking lie. This MLC Clips is a lying, grifting piece of shit, too. Again, we made more money recently without her. 1,180. And then on Monday, the second show on Monday, I made $1,300. So how's that triple? MLC Super Chat's almost triple today. Scarlett's on the show. Scarlett was on 126 second show. We made 1,100. 1,100. And then the 27th, yesterday we made 827. Huh? Wow, you guys have funny math. This dumb cunt and the other dumb cunt, Misery Loves Clips.
Probably because of Scarlett.
Right.
And you exploiting her.
Right.
Okay. Did you give Matt any of that?
Oh, does John ever pay anybody? Does John ever pay anybody? Do you pay your mommy? You made $32 last night. Did you pay mommy? The Bob Levy lookalike. Did you pay her? Do you split it?
Did you give Stevie Lou? Night before.
Ask Stevie Lou. I'll give you his number. Ask him. I'll send you his $10.99.
Or you made $492. This is what you like to do, Kevin.
I know.
So I don't know what to tell you. Night before you made $492. I don't even know if you had a guest. That's fine. Night before that, you probably had Scarlett on again. You had made.
Okay, let's just pull it up. Since she's going over it, I forgot she went over it. So my number. So when Scarlett's on, my number's triple. Huh? Is that true? Is that true? Misery Loves Clips, you fucking clown. You absolute fucking loser clown. Is that true? Is that true? Okay. Last show Scarlett was on, we made 1180. 1180. $11.80 with Scarlett, Stevie Lou, Mr. Kell Everything, and Matt Mead. $11.80. Then I didn't work on Sunday. And then I did that short show on the 26th. Less than an hour, made $83, way more than Keanu makes in a 2-hour show. I mean, I tripled what she makes. Yeah, again, the math is pretty simple. And then the second show with Bob Levy and I guess a little bit of Chad, we made $11.55, which is basically what we made with Scarlett on Saturday with no Scarlett. How's that work? And then yesterday we made $8.25 with Chad and Mike Buschetti. Again, no Scarlett. Is Mike Buschetti being exploited? Probably way more than Scarlett. That's a fact, Jack. But Buschetti knows what he's walking into, and I pay him. No questions asked. But I can't make any money without Scarlett. Got it. Oh, I didn't put it up. Oh, God. I'm in such a lather that I forgot to put it up. Here it is, boys and girls. MLC podcast. 11/24/26. That was the show. Like I said, Matt Mead, Mr. Keller Everything, Stevie Lou, Scarlett, 1180. Right. That's true. And then shows without Scarlett. 126, the short show, less than an hour. I think it was 47 minutes. And then the second show on Monday, 11:55. And then the show yesterday, 8:25. So I make money before Scarlett, after Scarlett, with Scarlett, but I'm exploiting people. I'm exploiting people because my show makes money. Gino Bisconti's not exploiting people. He makes them come over to his house and he gives them nothing. Stuttering John, the same way, he won't even pay child support. And again, should I be punished that John doesn't make any money, that people hate Stuttering John? He doesn't make any money when he has Scarlett on? I thought that'd be a no-brainer. You have Scarlett on, you make a little bit of money, but somehow Stuttering John figured out a way to not make money. Because he's a loser and people hate him. But I'm exploiting Scarlett, but John isn't? Why? Because my show makes money? Because my show makes money, I'm exploiting her. But because John's show doesn't make money, he's not exploiting her. Do I got it right?
You made $1,389. So you owe Scarlett a lot more than $100 if you gave her that.
Right. And what does John owe you? And what does John owe Scarlett? What is it? What does everybody owe everybody? So I'm bad. I'm bad because my show makes money. Is that what we're being led to believe? I'm bad because I exploit people because my show makes money. So if John's show would have made money, he would be exploiting her. But since it didn't make money, he's just having a nice conversation. You fucking losers. Line up, losers. Line up, losers. But again, what can you expect from Keanu? She married Gino Bisconti. She married Gino Bisconti. Gino ain't got no money. Yet she married him. Unfucking believable.